This is our 45th anniversary, and I get to talk.
The revival of ABC's Roseanne has generated more controversial buzz, this time thanks to a joke made by Roseanne's character Roseanne Conner on this week's episode. After falling asleep in front of the TV for hours, Roseanne and Dan wake up to realize that they've slept from Wheel to Kimmel, referencing the night's lineup of shows on ABC. "We missed all the shows about Black and Asian families," Dan quips, seemingly referencing fellow ABC sitcoms Blackish and Fresh Off the Boat. Roseanne then responds with this: "They're just like us. There, now you're all caught up." On Thursday, Taiwanese-American actor Kelvin Yu, who was also a writer on Fox's animated hit Bob's Burgers, took to Twitter to explain why the Conners' dialogue about Black and Asian families is problematic. In a series of posts, Yu pointed out, at the very least, it's reductive and belittling, as if to say those shows are nothing more than Black and Asian in their existence. But the real kicker is when Roseanne says, "They're just like us. There, now you're all caught up," which implies that the point of any show about a minority family is simply to normalize them. That's it. The stories, the humor, the characters, not important. He continued, "Then you take all of that and put it in the mouth of an avowed Trump supporter, not the actress, the character of Roseanne, and you have one stinky little shit sandwich of a joke that ABC allowed to be served in their own restaurant." Do I think the characters Roseanne and Dan watch Blackish or Fresh Off the Boat? Of course not. Do I think they'd say something PC about them? Probably not. But the point is, they didn't have to say anything. You then suggested that the punchline perpetuates racism, referencing a politically themed episode of Blackish that was scrapped over creative differences between ABC and creator Kenya Barris last month. ABC called the decision mutual, though sources have said otherwise. THR also reported that Barris is actively trying to exit his overall deal with ABC for a potential Netflix move. You tweeted, "It's an endorsement of dismissiveness and disregard. It's a familiarity and comfort with the culture of objectifying and demeaning people of color. Keep in mind, ABC was all too willing to bar Kenya Barris from airing an episode about kneeling during the national anthem because of a fear it would be divisive and alienating. Blackish is one of only a handful of shows about Black families on the air." Meanwhile, as viewers saw on Roseanne's Season 10 premiere, Roseanne Conner made light of the athlete's peaceful demonstration by asking her liberal sister Jackie if she'd like to kneel during grace. You concluded, "Here's my point. They rebooted a beloved 90s sitcom and updated the main character to be a Trump voter under the pretense that it was a realistic portrayal of the white working class. Then in episode 2, they depict her literally sleeping through stories about people of color. I'm not saying it's inaccurate to have her do this, I actually think it's too accurate and also not that funny. Maybe next week, Dan and Roseanne explain to their grandchildren that Santa and Sandy Hook are both fake, and we can all just laugh and laugh." ABC declined to comment on Yu's statements or the Roseanne episode. To read more on this story and to read all of Kelvin Yu's tweets on the controversial Roseanne joke, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.